Today, we will conduct a study on the detection, diagnosis, and healing of a phenomenon known in Anatolia as umbilical leakage. We have received very intense requests from you on this issue, and many of you may already have certain information about how these ways and methods are done in your village, town, or city. But we wanted to compile and share these issues together. In fact, there are a lot of healers who have gotten their hands on this subject. As the old saying goes, may or may not be doing it in the right way. Now, friends, let's first look at why. Belly leakage actually means that friends have somehow escaped from the center of the person to the right or left, down or up. That is, your power center is not where your power should be, but in a different place. If you are, let's say, too much in need of external validation, if you are letting others make your decisions, if you are not taking your own power, your own will, that is when the center of this power can shift left and right, up and down from its center, and this goes to the spiritual and emotional causes of the work. Of course, it is very important that we can first heal this feeling in spirit. In other words, it is very important that we feel empowered to make our own decisions, to determine our own direction in life, and to make our own efforts in that direction. Those who don't accept the power, the talent that is given offered, are like those who don't receive their power anywhere. Let's start with the determination of what if. Especially very intense belly, abdominal pain at work, some pain that strikes downwards, below the navel or above the navel, and some pain point scatterings can actually detect this condition. In men, let's say that when the hairs that are vertical lie not to the right and left, but when they are bent, let's say when your belly line is bent. If you have any posture legs, right and left legs, shortness, posture disorders, right and left, let's say if you have drooping shoulders, if you have bumps on your shoulders, from scoliosis to, let's say, leg shortness, neck should be in front and back. A very important point in each of these, friends, is this so-called navel leakage. That is, the fact that you have actually moved from your center. Perhaps in the past, many healers cured many ailments by curing a single navel leak. And the legacy of knowledge about it continues, sometimes passed down from grandfather to grandchild. Now, first of all, as we said, it is very important that we understand, learn, and determine whether the condition is really any discomfort or pain, whether it is an umbilical leak or not. First of all, let's say that when you press the navel, abdominal areas, if there is any pain, any discomfort in and around the navel, we will already start with these first. We will take some measurements. We will study the techniques of those measurements. After those measurements, what are we going to do about balancing, about correction? We will study these. Apart from that, we will explain a few systems about physical work, training, recovery. Now, first of all, is there or is there not a belly leak on a friend of ours? Let's make a determination of this now and move forward to be able to heal it with that determination. First, we identified the person's belly skin. Touch your belly button with your thumb and see if it beats in the center, like a heart, and if it beats in the center or at the edges first. So let's say if it's right in the middle, it will throw in the middle. But now it is not here in the middle. I move it around, let's say 3-5 centimeters from the edge, and we are currently conducting such a test for Ms. Berak for the first time. Now, of course, we will do a lot more readings about this belly leakage, only from the belly, the part about the belly beating. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes. His navel, look, right there, even though he has a navel, the point where his navel beats is right there. Here from the center, a little bit to the bottom right, in this direction. So how many hours does this address? I think it's addressed to 5, right? We have a little bit of a shift in the point addressing 5. Now let's identify this in a few different places. For example, now let's say that we just lift the pendulum. Now we say, let's say, yes, in the center of the belly. No. We also did our test from here, which it is not. Yes. Now, we got up slowly. Now let's say that we, from the heels, if we want, we can remove it like this. We take a look. Now you can see it here. It's like this. Yes. Now I'm going to, we will see the same on the arm. Length, shortness, we just got it from here. When we do this, now of course we will do this with measurements. Right in the middle. Now look at this. I'll make it with a thinner gauge now. We put this in the belly. We put it right in the belly. Yes, right on the head. Centered. Look. Yes, of course I measured it from the front. Yes. Now I got this. We put this in. So we changed hands. Let's take the other one. Look, I'm measuring this again. Now, we have seen, yes, there's a big difference between right and left. Now, of course, I also look at other things from here. For example, I can also see the bunions on the sides of the left thumb, big toe, for example. Here, let's say I can also see the imbalance of height, right and left. Now I'm going to take a look at it again on the foot. I put this on the foot. Yes. Yes. Look. Up to, it's like this. There's a difference of about this much. First, a relief. We are making, so we got traces, very comfortable. Calm. Yes, slowly to the right, slowly to the left. After that, slowly look at the feet. If there is tightness in the shoulders, in the loins, in fact there is, if there is a compression in the energies, a little bit, we went this way from our camera. I do general first. We will do this in a subtle way in a moment. Yes, I shake the shoulder lightly like this. I bought it after that, look. Yes, I put this in its place. Then I bought this. Yes. See again. This was our navel. Touch the lower part of the ribs, just the abdominal cavity part. If there is any hardness anywhere, touch the lower part of the ribs, just the abdominal cavity part. If there is any hardness anywhere, touch it first, slowly, around the navel. Yes. 36 times clockwise if male, 24 times counterclockwise.
Erkekse saat yönüne, 24 kere saat yönünün tersine.
If it's a woman, on the contrary, we make a circle to mobilize the energy and then bring the navel to the center first.
Ondan sonra da göbeğini önce merkezine getiriyoruz.
Now that she is a woman, where do I start? I start 36 times counterclockwise, namely 36. "24 times in reverse.
"36. 24 kere de tersine.
Some pants are, of course, hanging out. 24, yes.
24. Evet.
Now we have it here. We put our thumb right where the navel
Tam
is.
da göbeğin olduğu yere aldık.
Now, slowly this time around the navel, this time around the navel, you know, the navel that just slid down to the right. Yes, is there pain?
Sağ aşağı doğru kayan göbeği, evet. Ağrı var mı?
Very few. Yes, there is a lot of tension there. There is such a tremendous outward pressure.
Müthiş bir baskı var.
Have you had any nausea in the past? Yes, yes.
Oluyor muydu?
Olur, evet.
Yes. For example, a lot of nausea, some... Very well, actually, since there is a hardening here, I'm going to hold it like this time. I mean, if I press it to the center is very much like this. For him, in this case, we are always made like this, but we had to do this for 1%, 2% of people at the moment. Yes, received. It's like this. Now his belly will feel better. Do you feel better now where your belly is? Yes. We do a nice umbilical leak repair. Repair of the umbilical repair after opening the expression repair. Yes. What have we done with this place now? Yes. You can press a little bit. Now, if it slowly starts to pulsate in the middle like this, you can either bring your thumb to the center or your elbow, if you can't afford it, to bring the energy there now, for the energy to settle inwards.
Enerjiyi artık oraya getirip, enerjinin oraya içeriye doğru çökelmesi için buraya
We are applying a pressure here. I do it myself mostly with the thumb, but many of you here needs to exert a strong influence. This place is, of course, very sensitive, because without realizing it for a long time, strength a little to the right. So the masculine side, more powerful. He worked a bit too hard in masculine jobs. On the subject of Alma, a little bit, has been a bit negligent in terms of taking it out of life. In the meantime, let us do a little reading. But since he's in our cameraman group now, I'm not giving too much away. Isn't it now? Yes. Now look slowly. It's coming towards the location of the energy center. Can you feel your pulse under my finger
altında
now?
atan hissediyor musun?
So I feel a pain right in the middle. You feel the pain? Do you feel the pulse? I actually feel a very obvious leak. I will soften it just now. Now, sometimes the condition goes back a long way. You can transfer energy here by holding the magnetic pass or your palm. But we are currently in technical, by demonstrating, yes. At the moment. He throws weakly, but he throws. I mean, has not yet accepted power and empowerment sufficiently internally, because right now we are doing a little bit more technical and physical. He says, yet, what will I do after I get the power? But we will now look at the physical and technical aspects. Now we take our ropes again. Now, how was it? Yes, we got it like this. We immediately brought it to our ball. Now, yes. Yes, still more. The left side is short. Here it is. The hips, the waist well, we are relieving them. We're actually doing something physical, you know, like body work, but on the other side, actually, what we do, but it is also a delicate business. Even though it seems to be so rude, yes, now I am taking it slowly. I am looking again now. Now I measure here. Yes. Now you won't believe it. The left side became longer. So actually there was a jam on both the left and the right, but the jam on the left is very, very high. So what was on the left? Mother, female, femininity, taking from life. We don't ask how your mother is doing. I'm looking again now. Half a centimeter right now. Stayed long. I'm just doing a length compensation, see? I bought it again. Yes. Now the leg part is done. Arm and... Now we will look at this. Yes. I'll take the other one. Can this be it? Okay. Okay. Now it is done. Yes. Now the left is still quite short. Yes, yes. Let's see now. We make our measurements. Yes. Okay, I'll take the left. There will be a lot more left. It will stretch, but I just took something like this. Yes. Now I'll take the left again. So that means there is still a lot of weight on the right shoulder. The right side presses too much. The left side is in the air. You can also do some massages here and there. It is about to open. You already know that we only work on the meridians in these places. You can also get support from them. Yes, it's here this time. Now let's look at the other one. It seemed to me that the left probably grew longer this time. Half a centimeter. Yes. Here's how. When we look, tam, right and left, in exactly equal measure right now. We put it in now. The last time we finished again? Surely, of course, someone will do it. So someone is going to bed. You put your palm down, make some magnetic rust. After that, give him some relief. Let him relax. Then have them close their eyes. Close your eyes and focus only here. And make him imagine a ball of sun where his belly is. Imagine a sun cannon right here. And you put the palm of your hand right into his navel. Yes. Now he is like this inwards, condensing like a yellow topaz, like a diamond, right in the middle of your belly. Now, before it gets too pressing, rest your thumb on it. If you want, you can do it like this. If you want, you can only do it like this. Drain, and the throbbing here, the throbbing. Yes, it is stronger now. But still not very strong, but a little bit stronger. So the belly, it came to the center. But yet to accept empowerment sufficiently. At the moment, our friend. That is another thing. At the moment, of course, we are just trying to, we are fixing it. Now it is in place. In the navel center? Yes. Now our belly is in the center. Now, friends, coming to the center of the navel does not mean that the navel will not run away again. We have fulfilled this right now. But now will he be able to apply this influence, this energy in his life? So, with their own decisions, with their own awareness, now if they leave, yes, it is in that navel, in that center, never to return. Therefore, if each of you puts yourself at the center of your life, you will continue in good health. Today, many people in society suffer from various ailments due to belly button leakage. But what was at the root of it? Not having oneself at the center of one's life. Some of you have a child, a mother, a father, a friend, a lover, a wife, or a husband at the center of your life. Any of these, or have a job. If any of these are at the center of your life, then you may have to escape from the center of the belly. Then you will put yourself at the center. The value and worth of this life. The more you can know, the more you can realize, then the more the power of who can convey it in the right way from the right place. You will have an opportunity, we say. For now, we thank you. More advanced versions in the future. We will transfer it. Love and goodbye.